What's going on, everybody? Fire Chicken here at the Scrapyard. Just give me a second. I'm going to go live on Instagram here. What's up, Instagram? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? Fire Chicken here at the Scrapyard. Right off the bat, let me kind of explain what this is. This is Kicking It with Chicken. I'm Fire Chicken, as I said. I give you guys updates on everything that's going on in the Scrapyard. And believe me, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. And I actually do play some like full-on fights on here too. You just got to kind of hang around and communicate with me. So look, I'll start off with this. We're live on like 3-4 different platforms right now, but I'm only going to be really seeing comments coming in from YouTube and Facebook. So if you're on Instagram, you're watching this, I'm most likely not going to be able to, like, okay, I'm on here right now, so I can see Instagram right now. But I'll fight with you. Look, I'm gonna get into the fight sign up process here in a little bit, so you guys have a better understanding on how to actually sign up out here. It's a lot easier than you might think. So again, if you're watching this, head on over to YouTube, Streetbeefs Scrapyard on YouTube. All the comments are going to line up here on the side, and it's just going to be easier for me to respond to all of them. But I do have a lot of stuff I'm going to go through here. So look, the reason I'm doing this tonight on a Sunday night is because we recently had a news crew. Q13 Fox came out and did a story on us. So that was last event, February 22nd. I'm really excited about this. It's like our first news story that we've had done, and it's going to premiere tonight at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to find the link to it right now, and I'm going to post it in the comments on the right here. I'll even post them on Instagram too. Hold on. Fox 13 Seattle. And I mean, they're going to have, like, if you're like me, you might not even use, mainstream TV. I stream everything. So I'll post the link here. Boom. Okay. And I'll go over to Instagram and do the same thing. So please just check out a story. It's going to be on in about, I don't know, an hour and 20 minutes. I'm going to see if I can get a copy of it afterwards and everything. But when will the NEP fight? I'll cut the NEP fight. I don't, CBZ, I don't know what you're saying. Oh, next fight. We don't do tickets to the fights, actually. So if you want to come out to the Scrapyard, you got to sign up to fight. You got to be a +1 to a fighter, or you got to be on our event staff. So yeah, it's a no spectating kind of deal. We don't really have space for everybody to just come out. So oh no, it's cool. Like I'll explain how everything works on here. So I also want to get something out there too, that there are only a couple branches of Streetbeefs, and I'm going to explain why there's only a couple branches of Streetbeefs. So I run Streetbeefs Scrapyard out here in Washington State. I've been doing so for about 5 years. There's Streetbeefs West Coast. They operate out of Las Vegas and Arizona. And then there's the original Streetbeefs out in Virginia. They operate in Winchester, Virginia. So those are the only, if you see Streetbeefs, Oklahoma, or, something like that, it's not a real Streetbeefs. It's, people are just making it up and trying to use it for clout. I know there's some people over in the UK that think they can just steal the name, but I mean, it's not a real Streetbeefs, and they can pretend all day long, but they're not real. So, another thing too, we used to live stream our fights on YouTube. Now don't get it mixed up. I still put every fight that we create on YouTube. I want to fight. Do you guys want me to explain how to fight? How about that? Because there's a lot going on in the comments about people wanting to get in here. So I had that a little further down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to jump ahead. I'm going to explain this to everybody, mainly people on Instagram. So first up, I'm going to post this link to you guys on Instagram, but I expect to see a bunch of people. We're in Washington. Yeah, we're near Tacoma. We're in Gig Harbor. I expect to see a lot of people join the group because no, it's illegal in California. All right, look. I don't know if you can click on that link because Instagram's weird, but you got to go to our Facebook group, Streetbeefs Scrapyard. Hey, Brickhouse, what's up? Okay. Would y'all come out and fight? But you guys are wait, I would come out to fight, but you guys are 3 hours. Yeah, we're 3 hours away, but people fly from New York, people fly from Florida, people drive from California. 3 hours is nothing. When I went and fought in Streetbeefs the first time, I drove 4 hours to get there and back. 4 hours each way. Gig Harbor, Washington State. Look, we got a Facebook group you got to go to. It's Streetbeefs Scrapyard. It's got 51,000 members in it. You're not famous either, so shut the fuck up. It's got 51,000 people in it. You join that, and there's a sign up process in there. It's really easy. Okay. Oops. Shit. What the fuck? Fuck. Okay. I don't know what happened. I just accidentally clicked out of my Instagram. I don't know if I can get back to it. I'm screwing around on Instagram right now, guys. I'm trying to get back to you, but just give me a second, okay? Oh, hey, there I am. I'm back. Okay. Sorry, I lost you for a second. All right. Go to our Facebook group. Every month I post a sign up sheet. You go in there, you put your fight name, your weight, the type of fight you want to do. And on fight week, what you got to do is you got to message me and ask me for the specific address. Then you show up out here at the fights. You do your paperwork, you get weighed, you get your reach measured, and then my matchmakers start working on matching you up with somebody that is of equal skill, within 10 pounds of your weight and wants to do the same type of fighting as you do. So we try to make it as fair as possible, but in the end, it is a fight. Yeah, Facebook. We got Facebook group's got 51,000 people in it, and I'm just telling you that because it'll make it easier for you to find it. Streetbeefs Scrapyard, 52,000 people now, and you just look for it, join it. It's easy to get in. Let me see if StreamYard. Nope, don't got too many people over there. All right, cool. So now you got an idea. I should have a lot of people wanting to join the Facebook group. And look, you don't got to join the Facebook group just to sign up to fight. You can join it to talk to the fighters. We post in there all the time. I post every video that comes out. So, all right. Next event is March 22nd. I think it's going to be a big event. I've already got a bunch of people signed up for it. We're doing a pay-per-view. We're setting up a commentary booth. We're going to have commentary announcers, special guests, interviewers. It is a paid PPV, means pay-per-view, pay-per-view. So it does cost money. It's going to cost $20, but I do have promo codes. So if you're in the Facebook group, I'll issue promo codes for people so they can get it cheaper. Here's some stuff that's kind of like involved with how we do our stuff out at the scrapyard. Look, I'm always looking for volunteers for all these different types of jobs, refs, parking attendants, matchmaking, etc. If you're local and you've been, well, I usually like give priority to the fighters that are at the scrapyard so they don't have to fight every single month. Gig Harbor, Washington is the city that we're in. But the only way that you can come out and watch the fights is if you're like a helper or a fighter or a fighter's +1. So like if you want to come out and you don't want to fight, you can get your buddy to sign up. You can be their +1. We are looking for sponsors. I do get hit up frequently about it, but we are looking for like some specific 16, you're too young, you got to be 18. Come back in 2 years. We'd love to have you. We are looking for sponsors. So if you're watching this and you legitimately want some paid sponsorship and you got a budget and all that, and you're willing to negotiate on things and want to get your name out there, as you can see from our Instagram, we have a pretty big following. So hey, you know what? Go on there and or shoot me a message on Instagram. I do all the responses and everything to the messages, emails, Facebook group stuff too. So what else? We did some sparring today. Not that big of a deal, but look, we do these things called barbecues out here. We didn't do technically a barbecue today, but it's essentially where people come together and we just spar and we have food. So that's been a thing for like 4 years now. One of your fighters blocked you for bullying because I bullied him for wearing a skirt. I mean, why don't you come out here and fight him? That's the thing, guys. Like fighters out here, they'll do stuff to try to like, no, I'm not gonna let a 16 or 17-year-old fight. You just gotta wait till you're 18. People come out here, they do different things to try to get attention. They wear crazy outfits, they wear skirts, whatever, like, but they're in here with real skill. And like, you can make fun of them online, but honestly, like, unless you're willing to come out here and sign up, I mean, you really don't have much room to talk. Obviously, they know that they're potentially going to be made fun of, or death sentence won't show up to any fights. He's too busy growing his social media. I couldn't get him to come out here. And then I heard that he didn't even know that this was Washington State. He thought it was Washington, D.C. Like maybe he didn't know the difference or something. Stone Cold Austin, what's up? Who wins solo versus? I fought solo like a month ago. It's look up the fatal 4-way kickboxing match. But solo's got 100 pounds on me too, so I'm 3'1" and 52 pounds. Can I fight? Yes, and I do have somebody for you to fight if you're really interested. I fought 3 years ago on the West Coast. Yeah, we're a little different than the West Coast, so. Would you watch my fight this Saturday? I mean, if I got time, if you send it to me, I might be able to watch it, but sorry, I asked about a potential Florida wing, but y'all had to go. No, probably not. They're not, it was a tag team fight between me, Comedian and me versus Pappas and Solo. When are we going to see Death? When Death Sentence shows up to actually fight. It doesn't cost, there's nothing costs money to fight out here. Barbecue is tough. Yes, it is. Happening in 10. Any interest, DM? What? What are you talking about? I'm deleting that comment. Is Gig Harbor the OG spot? It is for the Scrapyard. The OG spot's in Virginia, though, like the OG branch. So, like, if you want to fight in Washington State, though, it's Gig Harbor. I'm going back and forth between Instagram and YouTube, so bear with me. Let's anyway, barbecues are kind of weather depending. They're a lot of fun. I videotape them. So I did some sparring today. If anybody I made a little video of one round. If anybody wants to see me spar, we're not going 100% honestly, but I mean, if you're watching right now and you want to see it, I'll play it right now, and then I'll get back to my talking stuff. So yeah, Stone Cold, we're going to talk about what to expect from the Scrapyard and that kind of stuff here in a little bit. When is Wing C's next fight? That's the OG branch. He hasn't been out to the Scrapyard yet. Smash that like. Thank you, Ordinary Pete. Nobody asked, but I will start training today and we'll grill hard for y'all. You know, barbecues are like, those are like open to anybody. Stone Cold Shell versus the Fire Chicken, Shell in a spar. I mean, we sparred today. Come on out next time, man. I never shy away from sparring. I love it. When are the celebrities going to fight? When I can get them to. Streetbeefs should come to Oregon. Actually, you should come to Oregon because it's like it's a crime to hold backyard fights in Oregon. Aside from yourself, who's your favorite fighter in the current scene? I'm not my favorite fighter. I would say anybody but me is my favorite fighter, to be honest. I don't really have per se a favorite fighter, and I'll say this every time. You know, all these fighters come out here and they all risk, you know, getting injured and doing that kind of stuff. QP told me about it. You want me to? I'll play. I'll play QP's fight, or I sparred QP. I'll post it right now. Guys, bear with me. I'm gonna put a 2-minute sparring video up. Okay. So let me see here. Video file. See if I can find it really quick. I got a lot of stuff on my computer because of all the editing. I think it's this one. No, it's not that one. Okay, here it is. Let me see here. All right, here we go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So when it's like roughly 2 minutes. Then.
For sure.
That's not what I wanted. Shit. I thought I was a better video editor than that. I guess not. Okay, let's try again. Okay. I mean, it's a little bit better, right? So we're not going 100%. I don't think this is even
snap
the video
it out there, snap it back. Remember, we're not leaving the jab out there. Speed.
This was the first time I've sparred with this guy before, bro. QP.
Throw that speed out there.
He actually just beat a 5-0 fighter out here. He's currently 3-0.
Speed. Think. Yeah. Don't duck your head.
I myself, I've been.
Where's your guard at? There you go.
I've been boxing for about.
Speed right back at it.
I don't know.
Yeah, change the levels and shit.
Since like 2015.
Duck in. If you're getting an altercation, try to dip out real fast.
I did MMA
keep your head up at
before
least
that.
if you're going to inside fight.
Amateur MMA fighter for years. I went 3-1. Done a number of grappling matches. But all my boxing's been out at the Scrapyard, to be honest, or the OG branch. I fought A-Train over in Virginia. He's a pro fighter. I fought Scarface.
Get your head off the line. Move. Yep, move a little bit.
I've seen kids in Streetbeefs rings out Virginia, Newport with more talent. But you don't even know what you're talking about because you're seeing two people spar, not go full on. I mean, that's a pretty ignorant thing to say. What about you? Like, where's your sparring videos? Can you come? We don't go anywhere. Streetbeef stays where they're at.
Just standing there, bro. Let's get it.
So again, this is sparring. I'm being more
more
defensive with him and letting him kind of work.
Guard up.
Trying to see if he can land a shot on me.
5 seconds. All right.
So I mean, I've done enough of these. I've done enough matches, and
Let's do it.
that's not what I want. I've done enough matches and sparring and stuff that I don't really care if people critique me or whatever. Because like I know how I do against other people, so it's not really that big of a thing. How's it going? You guys ever have wheelchair fight? I'm in a chair and would love to fight. Mike, we could do that, especially if we could find a second chair. So if you're serious, hit me up. That dude talking shit is sparring with his sexuality. If you're serious, hit me up, DM me, or email me, scrapyardfighting@gmail.com, and I'll respond to it. I went 12-0 in amateur boxing, but had to quit after motorcycle struck me, and I got 2 metal plates out the arm. Can I still fight in the yard? Yes, you can. I mean, as long as you're not a pro, as long as you weren't pro, says you're amateur. So yeah, you could fight for us. Yeah, no, QP definitely is really open to listening to. So look for him. He's going to be back. All right, Perry, what's your question? And then I'll get back into my stuff. All right, Perry, what's the question? I'm going to go on a little bit of a rant here, talk about a few things. Where's Gash? Gash moved to a different state across the country, but I think when Gash gets all the school stuff taken care of and doing all that, we might see Gash back out at the scrapyard. I don't. I don't know what it is anymore, to be honest. I wish I could keep track of everybody, but usually when somebody wants to get a hold of me, they do. Washington, Virginia, and I forgot the third. That's the West Coast. They're in Las Vegas and Arizona. Okay, rant time. This is what you can expect from Streetbeefs and Streetbeef Scrapyard. Oh, what's the email? I want to send it now. Scrapyardfighting@gmail.com. We're located in Gig Harbor, Washington State. All right. What to expect from Streetbeefs and Streetbeef Scrapyard. So, first off, I get messages all the time. How much money will I make? There's no money involved in Streetbeefs. I'm going to tell you that. You don't get paid. In fact, you don't get paid as a fighter unless you get paid illegally or you fight as a professional fighter. So don't ever like sign up or think that you're going to get paid at any of these fights. But what I'm going to tell you what you can expect from Streetbeefs. And I tell you that so that you don't have expectations. So you don't come into this and think like, well, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to get rich. It's not going to happen. There's not a lot of places that are going to pay you money to get punched. But if you've got the skill, and you go pro, yeah, pro organizations will pick you up. And I know you go to the scrapyard for the tacos. That is a good reason right there, Stone Cold. So right there, that's what to expect. Here's some stuff that you can expect from the scrapyard: experience, opportunities, community, friends, and as Riasan just said, tacos, training sessions, gyms, amateur shows. So if you want to fight amateurs, you want to go pro eventually, the scrapyard's a good place that you can come out and work towards that. And I'm being upfront with you. I want to work. I want to create opportunities for you. That's why I do things like these pay-per-views and stuff, and anything that I can to put back into the scrapyard. We've got fighters going pro. We've got fighters fighting Golden Gloves. There's some real skill out here. And another thing too is fighters will come out here and nobody will know who they are, and they'll fight a couple of years at the scrapyard, and all of a sudden everybody knows their fight name. All their friends are calling them that fight name. You gain popularity because you're seen by a lot of people on YouTube. consistently come out and put that work in, you know, say some stuff in front of the camera people won't forget, and they won't forget. That's like people right here asking me, like, where's Gash at? I mean, Gash hasn't fought in 2 or 3 years, but people keep bringing her up. And that's fine. That just means that that fighter made such an impression that they're worth bringing up over and over again. So I like it when fighters come out here and take advantage of the cameras and everything to build up their name. Showmanship's just as important as talent. It 100%. I mean, you can be a high-level pro fighter, but if you're not entertaining, if you're not putting on a show for the fighters, or for the fans, they don't really want to watch. I've seen fighters in the UFC that were super talented, but they couldn't sell a pay-per-view to save their life because they just weren't an interesting enough fighter. Same with boxing. There's been heavyweight champs that were like that. People tend to want to watch the more interesting, entertaining, you know, like almost WWE style characters. So, hey, I don't know how it all works. I just, what are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? I would be KO'd easily. I can't fight. You know what? We do have skill level, a skill level evaluation chart that we can match people up, and with weight and all that we could typically find someone a matchup that, you know, they're going to be fine. Sent you the email. Let me check really quick and see if I got one. Okay. Mike, right? Yep. Mike, I got it. I will try to answer that for you. If anything, I'll redirect you to the Facebook group, because if you get into the Facebook group, people are going to be willing to do this type of fight with you. I'm telling you, they've already done it in the OG branch. It's just as simple as finding 2 wheelchairs and coming down with a set of rules. And if you do enough of it out here, we could even link you up with the OG branch's wheelchair boxer, Hell on Wheels, and maybe even get him out to the Scrapyard to fight. But that's going to be a real challenge for you. I'm just saying, he's done a number of these wheelchair boxing matches. All right, you want to know rules on fights? I got that question. What are the rules? You know, we go off of Washington State amateur rules for boxing, MMA, kickboxing, Muay Thai, etc. So what that means is that you can expect no head, knees or elbows to the head, no twisting, ankle locks, that kind of stuff. Can you do a fatal 4-way elimination match? We haven't done it yet, but it's a possibility. Talent keeps safe and fair, makes a normal person want to try. Yes, Yogi, that's a good point. We do try to keep things safe out here by having a clean set of rules, by having safety, by having a full medic team, medical supplies on site, nurses, all that. So I take it seriously because I don't want fighters to like get hurt due to negligence. And that is one thing that really sets us apart from other backyard organizations. Can you do kickboxing versus Muay Thai? Well, Muay Thai is just a rule set. Muay Thai is just kickboxing with clinching, basically. Okay. Do you guys want to see a fight? Do you guys want to see a fight? How about I put an actual fight on here for you? Okay, let me get to it. How about one you haven't seen yet? I don't want to make it too long a one. 4 minutes? No, I don't want to play that one. That's a long one. Oh, here's a short one. We'll play this one for you.
Wham 2C, I'm here to wham so I can see. One shall stand, one shall fall.
AB, all business, first time in the Scrapyard, see what it's about.
Ooh, this should be something.
What's going on, everybody? Fire Chicken here, back at the Scrapyard. Got a boxing match for you, ready to go down. Hey, you know what? Before that happens, check out our sponsors below in the description. They do an absolute ton for us and worth mentioning every single match. Guys, be safe and fight hard.
All right, fighters, to the center of the ring. All right, let's have a nice and clean fight. This is my instructions at all times. Fighters, back to your corners. Fighter, you ready?
Ready.
Fighter, you ready? Let's box.
Get in there, man.
Clean it up. Slow down and breathe, brother. Good shot.
Breathe, all business.
Breathe. Right.
Breathe it out.
Get in there. Get in there, man. Get in.
Do that again.
You got him. You got him.
Exhale on your punch.
Come on. There you go. Get in there. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah?
All right. There you go.
See that work.
Hands on it. Keep it going.
Use your jab. Use your jab.
Yeah.
Clean it up. Clean it up.
Oh, yeah.
Before you're throwing that too.
That's why you get tired.
Breathe. Get in there.
There you go.
There you go. Deep breath. You got it.
Are you okay?
Huh?
Are you okay?
I don't think so.
No. So can you keep fighting? No.
You got it?
Good fight.
Hell yeah. Fuck you.
Let's get the decision really quick, guys.
Yep, go ahead. I think you're okay for decision. Yeah.
Unless you want, yeah. If you want to keep your mask on, let's get it done right now. Let's keep the mask on. I want to keep this thing rolling.
Fighter winner by knockout.
Appreciate y'all. Thank you. Appreciate it. Much love. Do this again.
All right, that's our masked fighter. I know who it is, but you might not. Don't spoil it if you do. It's kind of fun. That was his idea to wear the mask, so that's not on me at all. Shout out to the masked fighter. Shout out to his opponent. First time out Scrapyard. Picked up a TKO technically, but anyway, all right, let's go on. Documentary. We got a documentary being filmed for about us right now. This is major. This is going to be on, Prime Video, maybe Netflix, that kind of stuff. And it's by a company named Generation Iron. You can check them out. You can go at you can find them on here. So they are primarily a bodybuilding, Mr. Olympia style documentary, but they've done documentaries, like one was called The Hurt Business. Look that one up. That's on Prime Video. Give that one a watch. It's got a lot of big name people in it. And it's going to be kind of similar to how they're going to shoot the Scrapyard one. They've already come out and shot three filming sessions. They're actually going to be coming out with us to, and this should also come out in the summertime this year too. So they're going to be following us to Virginia because the Scrapyard is going to the OG branch in May. And we're going to do a Streetbeefs Scrapyard invasion of the OG branch. And they're going to be following us over there. They're going to be documenting the whole thing. And that's going to be part of the documentary also. So again, Generation Iron, it's in the works. Right now that I'm taking all my video footage from previous fights, some fights that I thought were really good, and putting them all on a hard drive to send over to them so they have more content for the documentary. It's going to be like an hour and a half to 2 hour documentary. So They need a lot of video. It's going to be a lot of information about me, how I came to put Street Beef Scrapyard together, like my amateur career, and then it's also going to follow 4 fighters and show kind of what they do on a day-to-day basis and how they get ready for fights and some of their fights. So you're not going to want to miss the documentary, I'm telling you. So let's talk about some of the fighters that we got actually going to Virginia. We got Ronin, Illuminate the State, King Kai, Nine Ether Being, Pappas, The Elusive Red Wolf, Crazy Legs, Fire Chicken, Bada Boom, Flex, and others. So those are locked in. You know, that's pretty good so far for people having to travel all the way across the country, come up with plane tickets and all that on their own. So you're going to see some big matchups over there. We're already starting to look at potential opponents for our fighters. And I'll make sure and get some video footage too on my own over there. And hopefully what this will do also is it'll you know, get the OG branch to want to do an invasion to the Scrapyard, because we would love to have the OG branch come out to the Scrapyard. I do know we got some West Coast fighters coming up here in a couple months. I'll let you guys know more about that as I know more about it. Get new HKA gloves in. If you didn't know, HKA is our sponsor. They provide all the gloves out here at the Scrapyard. So why don't you give them a follow on Instagram too? We post a lot of our reels and stuff on their page, but they sponsor a lot of big name UFC fighters and that kind of stuff. Okay, more. Let's go. Keep going. 5-year anniversary coming up. We've been at this for 5 years in July. It's going to be July 26th. We always go all out for the anniversary events. We try to go all out for the anniversaries. Sorry, I'm reading comments at the same time. Scrapyard and Gig Harbor, Washington, but the OG branch of Virginia, so that might be closer. Or you could do both of them. We do a lot of times at the Scrapyard, you know, for the anniversary events, we do big glove boxing. Let me show you that. Okay. This is our big glove boxing. Yes, I know they're not HKA. HKA did not offer big glove boxing. So, do you guys want to see what big glove boxing looks like? Too bad. I'm going to show you anyway. I ask you guys like you have a choice. Okay, let's see here. Okay, here we go.
Or just like random those. Straight uppercut.
Straight uppercut.
Hands up. Here we go.
The fact that they just cover the whole arms.
Wait. Hit him now. Hit him now. Superman.
How are you using Superman? Have to build up the gauge. This is the opposite of what he usually does. Put the gauge off on his knees. Where's the back fist, Where's the back fist, bro?
Big flurry, big flurry.
30 seconds. Five, four,
3, 2, 1.
All right, Big Glove Boxing. That's something that I recently bought those things because I thought they'd be fun. It was kind of like an in-between fight kind of deal. And if you want to know who the guy that I was boxing was, that's Derek the Buck Gates. He's a pro fighter, BKFC fighter, pro MMA fighter. He's had a ton of fights. I actually got to go down to Florida last year and corner him at BKFC 57. So if you want to look it up, Derek the Buck Gates, BKFC 57, and you'll see me in the corner. So, I mean, if you want to check it out, but we just have, you know what? We have fun out here at the Scrapyard. It ain't all serious. It ain't just, people fighting and trying to knock each other out. Like, we legit go the extra mile to make it a good experience for everybody. And, that was like, we were waiting for some fighters to get into the cage, and they were kind of taking their time because, you got to go to like the medical station and everything and get Vaselined up and get checked out. So I didn't want the people on the pay-per-view to have to sit and really like wait super long. So I was like, hey, let's do a round of boxing with the giant gloves on, and had a pretty good time. I think it's something that I might try to do more often. But yeah. Okay, more stuff. Yeah, but we can do stuff like that for the anniversary event too. Big Glove Boxing. Special guests. Last year I had Chiseled Adonis out. We'll do some giveaways or something. Like, we're gonna really go all out on the 5-year anniversary. And again, I'm not really sure what specifically we're gonna do, but we always do some great stuff. Hey, you guys fighting in the comments on Instagram. You guys can come out to the Scrapyard and handle it. I already know the real Jiggy Slim is about it, and he will show up, I'm sure. So, hey, what's up, Germany? Okay, I want to discuss something really quick, and this is hypothetical, 100%. If, and I say if, the Scrapyard was to make a video game or have a video game made or currently be developing a video game or something like that, what would you like to see in it? Now, if you really have an opinion, like, you can put a comment up or whatever. I might see it, I might not. But I have a post on our Instagram or on our YouTube channel under the community post tab, and you can click on there and leave a legit, like, this is what I would like to see. So again, I'm not talking, what's up, Sir Yeetus? I'm not talking about specific characters in the game, because the fighters aren't something that would be focused on right away, because it would be something that everybody could eventually get in on or whatever. We're talking more about like special stuff, game modes, interactions, career, that kind of stuff. That's the stuff I want to brainstorm on, because I already know all the fighters that could be in the game. Again, the hypothetical game that's not in development. So, big gloves in the video game. I love that. But go to our YouTube channel and create your own fighter. That's a great one right there. Open weight class mode. Yeah, that's a good one too. Let's see, death sentence, whatever. These are good ideas. Yeah. Being able to fight at other yards would be sick. And open weight. Yep. Good ideas. Or Shark Tank mode like Viking did. That would be that would actually be good. No, actually, dude, that's a solid idea. I'm only writing this down for personal interest, not that we have a game in development or anything like that. Definitely not anything like that. Okay. Shark Tank. I'll write that down. You should do junior fights. There's no benefit to doing junior fights. Need to cut Well, now I'm going to need a cut of the hypothetical game. I think that you've had a few too many whippets and smoked a little bit too much rock, Gas God. Dude, Steve, remember the NBA Street or NFL Street? The game. I don't remember those games. Those aren't the type of games I played. I did more like RPGs, first person shooters, that kind of stuff. The stuff with game mode or career modes, like I've done some stuff with fighting games that have career modes in them, but not really sports games. Let's see. We're not doing junior fights. So I'm saying there's like no. All right, let's see here. Fight night game mechanics for Streetbeefs game. Yeah, there could be changing. Beef fight mode, King of the Ring mode would be great. Ring girls, King of the Ring mode, fair play as the final boss. All good suggestions. Was that guy still talking? I mean, I can block him if you guys want me to block him. Bar fights. Where does Scrapyard at? For real, I'm 19. I'm big. We're in Gig Harbor, Washington State. Let's see. I don't care to hear about your drug shit, dude. Like, they make like AA and all sorts of and like drug meetings that you can go to for that kind of stuff. We wish you the best, though. We want you to get help, sincerely. But there's no drugs or alcohol allowed at the scrapyard. So once you get clean, you can come out. Parking lot game mode. Ha! Yeah. Can I fight off it? No, if our nurses were to see you high on drugs, you would not be allowed to get in the ring. You almost had a pop-up ring in Jersey one time. My boy popped up too. That was the OG branch. They did a pop-up event, but they're not doing them down there anymore. Do fighters win money though? There's no money involved at the scrapyard or Streetbeefs. Survival mode. That's a good one. Any other suggestions on? There aren't fights in Cali. There aren't legal backyard fights in Cali anyway. There's only a couple places in the entire country where I'm gonna take those off. Those are getting annoying. There's only a couple places in the entire country where backyard fights are actually legal. They put big spin on traditional like football, basketball, doing backflips. Big love mode. I don't know if you've seen my comment. Yes, I'll put that down too. I'm writing this stuff down, guys. You're the brainstorming for this whole thing. So again, hypothetical. Oh, shut up. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to StreamYard here. East versus West scrapyard mode. Some of the stuff that you guys are saying I already have wrote down. Like, so it might seem pretty. It's why can't. Okay. Keep an eye out for me. I'm coming to the scrapyard. First time scrapyard. When are you coming out, Mike? Signups are live right now on our Facebook group. As far as the yard has come, I'm not counting anything as far fetched. When are you coming back? Actually, I know why. You're kind of busy right now, Roman. It's acceptable. I know why. Congratulations, by the way. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about, Roman. You don't know what you're talking about. Speculation. It's not real. Okay. I think we've had enough video game chat for the evening. Island chapter soon. There's no Pacific Island chapter. It's illegal there. Okay. Remember, I always put my sales pitch out there for early access on YouTube. $2.99. If you have a PC or Android, you can use it on your phone, or I mean, you can unlock it on your phone. But if you got an iPhone, which I don't know why you would, you have to go on a PC or Android to get early access. It's $2.99, but you get to watch all of our fights like the day after they happen in 4K. Outside of that, we have the pay-per-view that we do. Tune into that. Stone Cold, I don't know if we have any lined up for this month, but I do have some matchups lined up. You know what, you just got me thinking. I do have some matches lined up. In fact, I got you lined up for a fight right now. So I'm gonna go through and I'll say who's lined up for what. Okay. So I got the Mustache Man himself, the Horn, versus Pappas in a BJJ match. I got the Elusive Red Wolf versus Moneybag Yaya in a women's kickboxing match, or MMA. I got QP versus DAD in a boxing match. I'm hoping to get Gaio versus OB in a boxing match. Jinja Ninja versus Collywood in boxing. Dexus versus Punisher in MMA. And Stone Cold Ree Austin versus Blacksmith. I gotta do something here. So hold on, guys. I'm gonna. This is a lot easier to do on. It's a lot easier to do on my other. Hold on, I'm distracted. Give me a second, guys. I am blocking this annoying piece of shit off of my Instagram. Goodbye, you dumbass. Bye, BBW throat. Yeah, whatever. Punisher, let's go. Where's Death Sentence? That's a good question. He never showed up when he was supposed to fight Lights Out. And then he didn't even know that we were in Washington State. He thought we were in Washington, D.C. Bro, I don't even know. Like, I guess I should have given him like a picture with a map and circled where we were at and circled where he was at and drawn a line from one to the other. I hate to be mean, but like I'm a man of my word. So like if somebody says they're going to come out, or if I say I'm going to do something, I do it unless something seriously like gets in the way of me doing that. All right, 30 minutes left. 30 minutes left until we are watching our live premiere of our mini story on Q13 Fox. So go here. I posted it. www.fox13seattle.com. Go there. You can watch it. It's gonna be live in 30 minutes. So at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Brickhouse. What if the winner gets Brickhouse in a kickboxing match? What do you think about that? I know Ginger wants a rematch. How can I get? I only box. You can sign up to do whatever you want out at the Scrapyard. You can box, you can kickbox, you can do MMA. So you go to our Facebook group, which is Streetbeefs Scrapyard, 52,000 members, and you just kind of follow the directions. You can even make a post and ask in there because, I mean, people are pretty good about. Oh, hey, I didn't even notice where's located. I want to fight. Super TD Smith, thank you for the donation. Gig Harbor, Washington State, by the way. They should be kickboxing then. I'll see if they will kickbox, and I'll ask them if the winner wants a kickboxing match or wants a kickboxing title opportunity. There's titles opening up too. You know, a couple fighters are leaving. Maliko Goon is most likely leaving. I think Weebin Red, Viking Warrior. You know, they're all going, so their titles are all going up. Then there's fighters that haven't been around in a while. I keep the titles like open, but I always make sure like if the previous title owner comes back, like they're still considered the title holder. Like you've been gone for a while, Brickhouse, but you're still technically the title holder. Street needs. Okay. All right. I think I've let's see, or dude who just fought a Muay Thai fight, big dude. I think he fought Terrifier. I don't know if he fought Terrifier. Hold on. Big dude that fought Muay Thai. Oh, you're right. Marshall. Oh, I can't think of his name. His fight name. Let me see here. Menace. The Menace. That would be a good one. You would be a good fight against him. Dude, what about that one, dude? That'd be a good fight. Oh shit, I'll ask him. He's got a couple wins in a row, I think. I think he's on a 2-fight win streak. Yeah. Marshall I don't know how to say his last name. I'd have to look at it to pronounce it properly. I'll talk to him, but I'm gonna write that down just for a potential in the future. When are you thinking? Because I mean, could run it next month. We might have a special guest next month. I got to reach back out to him. Like a big name special guest but I don't want to say who it is. I'll reach out to him tomorrow. He's been on Joe Rogan though. And he's like on a 6-fight win streak in the UFC. All right, guys. Thanks for kicking it with Chicken tonight. I'm gonna be getting off here so that I can go and watch the premiere of this little story on Fox. So please tune in. Marshall messaged me. April, I'm back, big dog. I've been watching he wants Brickhouse in April. Brickhouse, if you can do it, you got over a month. Yeah, so he says he's coming back next month, April. What do you say? And look, if you guys come out and do this, since we're doing the pay-per-view thing now, I can get you guys interviews with legit interview companies on millions.com. They'll give you the footage also that you can put all over the place. It's free. They're just helping promote the matches coming up ahead of time. So it's really good for promotion. They ask you a lot of really good questions. They'll individually interview you also. So, just keep me reminded about the fight so that when I'm setting up that whole thing for next month, I make sure and let the interviewers know these are the fighters that I need interviewed. For sure, because that's a major fight, and I want to see you guys get interviews and get some real time. We're also doing some stuff to make the pay-per-views more special, like a full-on commentary booth with special guest commentators and all that. Buddy V, he's coming back this month. He's going to be back from now on. I'm thinking that this summer is going to be great. I want to see you out at the Scrapyard to do some sparring for a Sparbecue. Marshall, I'd love to see you at a Sparbecue too, just not before your fight. I don't want you guys sparring with each other before you fight each other, because that does happen out here. Okay, I need to get off here because I do really want to watch this thing, but thanks everybody for tuning in to Kicking It with Chicken. I'm going to peace out to Instagram first. So later, thanks for watching. You guys have been mostly great. Yeah, follow us if you're not. Peace out, Instagram. And then everybody else watching YouTube, Facebook, thanks again. Episode number 105 of Kicking It with Chicken. I'm going to be doing, I think I need to get more serious about this and start bringing on guests and everything. The problem is I just need to plan these things out a little bit better ahead of time, but we'll make it work. All right. So peace out, everybody. Message me on Instagram, message me on Facebook, email me scrapyardfighting@gmail.com. I mean, I'm not that hard to get a hold of, and I'm not that hard to talk to. So everyone have a great rest of your night. And please, it's in 20 minutes. It's on Q13 Fox, or if you go to fox13seattle.com right now, they do have a live stream that you can watch of what's going on. And I'm telling you, in like 20 minutes, our story is going to be on there. So I'm excited to watch it. I hope everybody else tunes in, and yeah, until we meet again. So thanks everybody. Peace out.